The sound of leather on stone marks the rhythm of the morning. In Milan, the air carries a sharp winter chill, yet the streets feel warm with the energy of those who move through them. Presence is a silent language spoken here. It is not about being seen, but about being. The transition from the wider boulevards into the heart of the district feels like entering a living gallery. In January, Milan strips away the excess of the holidays to reveal its structural soul. The light is lean and deliberate, casting long shadows across the facades of Via Montenapoleone. There is a specific pace to the walking here. It is purposeful but never rushed. You hear the muffled hum of the city, the occasional ring of a distant tram, and the steady cadence of footsteps. People are not merely passing through. They are part of the architecture itself. The cool air demands substance, and the street responds with a heavy, rhythmic density. Every corner turned offers a new perspective on how a city carries itself in the depth of winter. It is a moment of quiet anticipation, where the environment dictates the mood before a single word is spoken or a single look is noted. The city is awake, and the stage is set by the stones and the sky. A figure moves across the stone, and the entire atmosphere shifts. It is the first real glimpse of how art influences the way people dress when they believe no one is watching. There is a sculptural quality to the silhouette. The coat is not just a garment but a frame for the person within it. It holds its shape against the wind, suggesting a connection to the sharp lines of a futurist painting. Colors are muted but deep, echoing the palette of a Milanese winter. Earthy grays, deep charcoals, and flashes of burnt umber. This is not about a trend. It is about a visual weight that feels earned. The movement is fluid, and the fabric reacts to the stride with a heavy, satisfying swing. This encounter sets the tone for the day. It suggests that fashion here is an extension of one's own private library or art collection. It is a quiet declaration of identity that requires no introduction. There is a particular way a scarf is tossed over a shoulder or a hand is tucked into a pocket that cannot be taught. It is an inherited ease. In Milan, confidence is not loud. It is found in the stillness of a person waiting for a light to change. They are comfortable in their skin and in their choices. The clothing seems to have lived a life before today. It is broken in, molded to the body, and worn with a total lack of preciousness. This lack of effort is what makes the style so commanding. When you stop trying to impress the street begins to notice you. The focus remains on the person, while the attire serves as a loyal companion. It is the art of being fully present without being performative. You see it in the tilt of a head or the relaxed grip on a leather portfolio. Everything is exactly where it should be, and yet it feels entirely spontaneous. The relationship between the fabric and the city is a tactile experience. You see the rough grain of heavy tweed against the smooth, cold marble of a shop entrance. There is a dialogue between the soft mat of a cashmere sweater and the reflective glass of a passing vehicle. January provides a backdrop of hard surfaces and soft light, which emphasizes the materiality of the wardrobe. Milan is a city of layers, both historical and aesthetic. People dress in a way that acknowledges this complexity. The streets are a mix of ancient stone and modern steel, and the fashion bridges that gap effortlessly. A heavy silk scarf catches the light as someone turns a corner, providing a momentary flash of brilliance against the gray pavement. It is a reminder that style is as much about how materials interact with the world as it is about the design itself. Each footstep brings a new texture into focus, creating a rich visual tapestry. Nothing reveals the quality of a garment like movement. As people navigate the sidewalks, the true architecture of their clothing is revealed. A well-cut trouser breaks perfectly over a boot with every step. A blazer maintains its clean line even as its wearer reaches for a phone or signals to a friend. This is tailoring that understands the human body in action. It is not restrictive, it is empowering. The silhouettes are often bold, reminiscent of the dramatic proportions found in Italian modernist sculpture. Broad shoulders, sweeping hems, and precise waists create a sense of drama that feels entirely natural to the setting. There is a rhythmic beauty in watching a group walk together, their varying lengths and weights of fabric creating a visual harmony. The street becomes a moving exhibit of craftsmanship. It proves that the best art is that which we carry with us through our daily lives. pace slows for a moment. A soft wind pulls through the alleyways, carrying the scent of roasted coffee and cold rain. People pause. Some lean against the stone walls, lost in thought or watching the world go by. This is the breath between the notes. It is a time to appreciate the quietude of the Milanese winter. The colors seem to desaturate in the shade, turning the street into a monochrome study of form and shadow. There is no urgency here, only the steady pulse of the city. You notice the small things. The way steam rises from a cup in a doorway. The sound of a distant conversation echoing off the tall buildings. It is in these pauses that the true spirit of the city is felt most deeply. It is a grounded, understated elegance that does not need movement to be felt. The environment is still, but the atmosphere remains electric. Refinement does not always require a suit. On these streets, the most casual looks carry a sense of intention. A heavy denim jacket paired with a perfectly knotted wool tie. A pair of sneakers that look as though they belong in a design museum. The Italian mastery of the casual look lies in the balance of proportions. Nothing is too loose or too tight. There is a harmony in the way different styles are blended. It feels like a collage, where each piece is chosen for its individual character and then brought together to create a unified whole. It is a very painterly approach to dressing. You see a young artist in an oversized vintage coat that looks like it was borrowed from a studio, yet it fits the modern street perfectly. It is fashion that prioritizes comfort and utility without ever sacrificing the silhouette. This is the reality of style in a city that lives and breathes design. Winter in Milan is a season of precision. The cold is an opportunity for detail. We see the heavy, tactile nature of the accessories. Leather gloves that have aged to a perfect patina. Oversized scarves that wrap around the neck like a soft sculpture. The choice of material is a direct response to the environment. Suede, shearling, and heavy knits provide a sense of protection and luxury. There is a visual warmth to these choices that contrasts beautifully with the stark, wintry streets. Even the colors seem to lean into the season, with deep burgundies and forest greens acting as a subtle nod to the natural world hidden within the urban landscape. These details are the finishing touches on a broader narrative. They are the small, artful choices that elevate a simple outfit into a personal statement. Every buckle, button, and stitch feels considered, contributing to the overall sense of curated beauty. Beyond the broader trends, there are those who use the street as a canvas for something more personal. This is where the art-inspired theme becomes most apparent. You might see a coat with a bold, hand-painted motif or a hat with an unconventional shape. These are the quiet rebels of the fashion world. Their choices are deliberate and often unexpected. They do not follow the rules of the crowd, but they respect the rhythm of the city. This individual expression is never loud or jarring. It is a subtle invitation to look closer. It might be a unique pin on a lapel or a pair of socks in a surprising hue. These small acts of defiance against the mundane are what keep the fashion culture alive and evolving. It is a reminder that while the city provides the backdrop, the individuals provide the soul. Each person is a unique composition, contributing their own light to the winter day. As the afternoon progresses, the flow of the street reaches its peak. The individual stories we have observed begin to merge into a single, moving stream of style. It is a collective performance where everyone plays their part. The sound of the city intensifies, a mix of voices, tires on stone, and the constant movement of air. From this distance, you can see the patterns, the way certain colors repeat or how the light catches the moving fabric. It is a living exhibition that never ends. The energy is infectious, a reminder of why Milan remains at the center of the fashion world. It is not because of the runways, but because of the people who walk these streets every day. They are the true architects of the city's identity. The rhythm is steady, confident, and quintessentially Italian. It is a dance of presence and poise that continues long after the sun begins to set. The light begins to fade, turning the stone buildings into silhouettes against a cold blue sky. The day on Via Montenapoleone leaves behind a sense of quiet inspiration. We have seen that style is not about what you buy, but how you live. It is an art form that is practiced in the simple act of walking down a street with intention. In Milan, fashion is a reflection of the city's history, its art, and its unwavering confidence. It is a conversation between the past and the present, held in the language of fabric and form. As you move through your own world, perhaps you will find a moment to appreciate the rhythm of your own stride. There is a quiet power in being exactly who you are, wherever you find yourself. We hope these moments of Milanese life stay with you. Until the next street and the next story.